This Sunday is Father's Day. Don't forget. And unfortunately, many of us don't live close to Dad. But thanks to technology, there are ways to create that close connection anyway. New ways, affordable ways, creative ways. So joining us this morning with some ideas is author and entrepreneur Clint. Clint, thank you so much for joining me today. I know you're always a man with a plan, so you've come up with some really great ways to make a connection, whether it's dad wanting to reach out to the kids or kids reaching out to dad.
Amen. 26 years ago, my daughter's mom kicked me out of the house, and my daughter was only a year old, and she became part of a big statistic. 1/3 of all American kids do not live with both parents. Mm-hmm. And way back then, in the dark ages, I had to create this little children's book for my daughter so that when I wasn't home, I was hoping that people would read the book to her.
Yeah.
And then she would know that Daddy loved her. And it's a really funny book because I had a 7-year-old kid reading it, and she was just cracking up laughing when she got to this page. Even if you look like a chimpanzee, Daddy, we love you. But today we have all this great technology, and you can use these tech tools for free to stay connected with your kid, with your grandchild, or with your parent and grandparent. And my favorite one really is, it's so easy, is a YouTube channel. You make videos, upload them to your YouTube channel. You could say it's Daddy and Daughter's YouTube channel. You can put in your own names in there to make it more personal. And this way, anytime the child or the parent wants to connect, they can go watch videos about the other person. And it's a really easy way to really start making a legacy for the parent and the child to connect with. The second way is to make a podcast for your kid. And I have a clever twist on how to make a free podcast. You go to freeconferencecalling.com. You get yourself a free conference calling line, and you call in and record those calls. And this way, they will live forever on freeconferencecalling.com. And anytime the child wants to listen to you telling them a story about when you were a little kid, or a bedtime story, or a story about the family, or just talking about your day and what you were doing that day, they can call into that free conference calling line or go to that website and listen to exactly the episode that they want to hear.
That is such a sweet idea for right now, and also for forever. I mean, you think about when you've lost a loved one and you would do anything to kind of hear their voice again or to be able to call them up again. This is a way to be able to do that.
I know, I'm admitting for the first time publicly that I save my mom's voicemail messages on my phone because she's 88 years old and I know she ain't going to be around forever. But, if she had one of these leaving me all kinds of stories, then I wouldn't have to be filling up my voicemail messages with her messages. But anyway, the third way is to have a photo stream. So you upload pictures to your Instagram or to flickr.com photo stream. And these can be pictures of you and the child, or you just going through your day. The important thing is that when you take these pictures, you make it very clear in your mind, and hopefully through the way you do the photo, that these are photos for your child.
Yeah.
And, it's intended to connect. So maybe you'll be holding a teddy bear, or maybe you'll be holding a gift that you're going to bring them when you see them the next time. Whatever you want to do, these should be specific photos for you and the kid. And then the fourth way is to create a forever diary. Now, you could do it using Evernote. You could use your Notes app on your iPhone. Okay, iPhone comes with a Notes app, and you just start like a diary for my daughter. And in that Notes app, you just keep adding. You could add text, you could add photos, you can add videos, you can add whatever you want into there, and make them know that it's only for them. And you can even give them a link to it so that they can see it. And that's a lovely way to preserve. This is really all about preserving because, as we've learned over the last couple of years, nobody lives forever.
Right.
And it's really about creating that legacy.
And it's incredible how easily you can forget things too. I mean, you can just think back to 10 years ago. You're trying to think of the moments of when your child was first crawling or whatever. The memories evaporate. So to be able to capture things, or I have this vivid memory at this moment. Let me capture that in some way so it can live on, and they'll know that it's so special to me.
You're 100% right, and we're forgetting more and more stuff every day. Yeah. I know I am.
Well, I know, Clint, we're just about out of time. So real quick, the last thing was there's an app available, Daddy Mommy app?
Yeah, well, you could take all of these things and you can combine the RSS feeds, add the RSS feeds to your Tumblr blog. If you have a blog on Tumblr, which is free, you can add all those RSS feeds in there, and then they can have the YouTube videos, the podcast audios, the photos, all of them collected in one place. And you could call that Daddy's app for baby. And there you go. And it's all free.
Oh my gosh, that's a precious gift. Well, some amazing ideas, and happy Father's Day to you. And thanks so much for sharing that special book from so long ago.
Happy Father's Day.